Welcome back, everyone. My name is Jen, and this is going to be my 2-year YouTubeversary. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. I did this video last year. Okay, so today's date is January 28th. I actually put up my first video on January 30th of 2022. So it's not quite 2 years, but I'm gonna try to get this video up on Tuesday, which is the 2-year YouTubeversary. Not sure if you hear the noise in the background, but my husband is, one of the batteries on our car has died, so he just started it up right when I started recording to charge the battery of the car. Somebody left the trunk open. Wasn't me. Okay, so back to what I was saying. It's been a great year. It's been a fantastic year. The first year was pretty good, but this year was fantastic. I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who has been watching me throughout the year. Hello to all the new people, and I hope you continue to watch. I've made some really awesome friends this year through YouTube and also through the new Facebook group that I'm a moderator of, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap. I will link TLC, that's the nickname, and PLC, Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap, down below. If you haven't joined those groups, go do so. You will enjoy yourself so much, trading and just meeting other pepper and tomato lovers. This has just been a wonderful year for me, and I just wanted to put up a video thanking everyone again, and then tell you just a little bit about how and what this year has been for me. If you don't know how YouTube works, you don't become monetized until you've hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Not 4,000 watches, 4,000 hours of people watching your videos. So it took me a little over a year. It took me 13 months. So I hit the 1,000 subscribers on, I believe it was the very end of February or the very beginning of March of 2023. Super exciting day. I was actually on vacation with some friends, and we were in the Dominican Republic. So, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So it was, and I think I did a little short, and I was at the beach. It's just lovely. It was a great place to be to hit my 1,000. So at that point I became monetized. So what does that mean? How do you make money on YouTube? Well, to be honest with you, I have learned that making videos, you really make money whenever people start to sponsor you. I don't have any sponsors yet, but I'm definitely open to having them. As far as making money with actual videos, I'll actually tell you how much I did make this year. So, and I gotta say, it's funny because some of my most popular videos were the vlogs that I did while I was in Punta Cana. Didn't have anything to do with gardening, didn't have anything to do with tomatoes, but they're super popular. I shouldn't say super popular, they're my most popular. And it probably made me the most money out of all the videos, but it's exactly why I named my channel just my name, Jen Joy. Because I wanted to be able to put up any kind of video that I wanted. Although a lot of my videos are gardening, seeds, you know, tomatoes, lots of tomatoes. You know, occasionally I'll put up a video that has nothing to do with gardening at all, like a vacation. So I got monetized at the end of February. It's a big moment because I just feel like you're actually a YouTuber at that point, when YouTube recognizes you and starts, you know, giving you some moolah. So I was super pumped. The second year, I feel like my videos, I felt much more comfortable, and it almost feels like when I get behind the camera that I'm just chatting with a bunch of friends, which I absolutely love. So this is for anybody that's thinking about starting a YouTube channel. What you want to do is you want to have motivation other than money. I can tell you that much. I mean, that was one of the reasons why I started YouTube, was to try to make a little extra cash. I put in a ton of work with YouTube, with sitting down, making videos, editing videos, thinking of videos, researching what I'm talking about on videos. Lots of hours. It's like a full-time job. Really, it is. Now, I do have a regular job. I work 3 days a week, about an hour and 15 minutes from where I live, as a dental hygienist. It's definitely time consuming, but I have fallen in love with it, and I've fallen in love with all of you. And all that stuff helps to keep me going. Your comments, when you like my thing, when I get, you know, lots of likes on something, or just interaction with you, that also helps me get put into the algorithm more. When YouTube sees, hey, this person is getting lots of likes, this person is getting lots of comments, they will actually put it up higher into the like push this video out list, whatever you call the algorithm or whatever. But so like and comment, please. Okay, so I was saying earlier, I'm going to tell you how much money I make. How do I make money? With the ads. So if you skip over all the ads, I don't make any money. So try to watch at least 1 or 2 of the ads, please. I don't know how different ads pay differently. Like you can go in and specifically pick the ads you want, pick where you want them. I don't do any of that. I say, you know, any ad anywhere and just let them do it. I already do so much work with, you know, thumbnails and descriptions and trying to link stuff that I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not going to mess with. So why did I start a YouTube channel? I think I answered this in my last year's video. I'll actually link that one down below if you're interested in watching it. One of the reasons I started was I saw like other YouTubers being connected with people like all over the world. And those people that they were connecting with were always sharing like information, like in comments and stuff. And I was like, oh, I want to connect with people like that. So that was the main reason. And I have accomplished that for sure. I'm hoping to grow my channel even more and connect with even more people, because every time I make a friend or a connection, it just makes this so much more worthwhile. It really does. But let's not kid ourselves. Another reason I started YouTube was because I wanted to make a little extra cash. And I'm not going to say that cash isn't, you know, making money isn't a motivator. It is. For me, you know, I'm a consumer. I like to buy things. So more money means more stuff. If you start a YouTube channel, that cannot be your main reason to start one, because I'll tell you, YouTube's hard. You need to have other motivations other than money. At least for me, I did, and it's definitely helped, because there were times when I thought, is anybody even watching? Does anybody care? And then I would get a comment, a really sweet comment, and it would just be like, yes, that's all I need, just one person. So like I was saying, one of my goals was to make a little extra cash. In my mind, I thought, you know, I just need to work hard enough at YouTube to get to the point where I only have to work 2 days a week at my dental hygiene job instead of 3, because the driving back and forth is a lot. I'm nowhere near that goal, which is fine, because like I said, I have other motivations that keep me wanting to do YouTube. Do I still hope that someday I could get to that point? Sure, but I don't, unless something crazy happens with the algorithm and they start putting me out there more. I don't see that happening anytime soon, or I get some sort of sponsorship. I don't know, but regardless, how much money did I make this year doing YouTube? I made, and this is with people watching, 18,492 hours. So that's how many hours everybody watched for the year of 2023, not counting this year. I made $927.44, and that's before taxes. So probably just take off 1/3 of that. That's how much I made. So not a whole lot for as many hours I put in. That's probably about 2 days of my actual job. So there's that. So I am incredibly far away from my goal. And that's fine, because I have learned that I need a job outside of the home to motivate me to want to come back and do stuff in my house. Because when I have long periods off from my real job, I get lazier and lazier as the days go by. So I need to go somewhere and wish I was home doing stuff. Does that make sense? Like, the grass is always greener, you know that saying? I never want to not be a dental hygienist. I really love my job. I like connecting with people, because I'm like right there in their face, and when their mouth is open, they have to listen to me. Normally I don't talk a lot while I'm doing the cleaning. It's like before and after when I chat with people. I get like focused. I'm focused on their teeth. But another reason why I enjoy YouTube and doing YouTube is I get to look back. Like this past winter, I was able to look back at my garden and get so excited about it. Like, oh, look what I did last year, and dream about, oh, what can I do this year? Like looking at this, you know, because you can't remember all the stuff. And it's really cool to have videos to look back on, and especially like my vacation one. Like those 3 videos that I recorded on vacation, they're awesome. And I have a few more that I have to edit. Like I took I like going to the Florida Panhandle for vacation in August. I recorded a bunch of stuff then. I just haven't edited it. I recorded Vegas when we took our daughter to Las Vegas when she turned 21. I haven't edited that either. So I have stuff that I could put up, but I just, editing, there's a lot of time that goes into editing. I'm pretty darn excited for the rest of the coming year. I've got big plans with my garden. I've got ideas of videos I want to do. My goal for this year, I'll tell you some of my goals for this year, like what to expect in 2024. Obviously, more taste test videos. I want to try to even double the taste test videos. Last year, I grew probably 400 different varieties of tomatoes, and I only got around to tasting 200 of them. I was really focused on saving seeds, which I still will be this year, but not as much. I saved way too many seeds than I needed to, and then I I didn't have time to do the taste test videos. So I'm going to focus a lot on taste test videos. I'm also going to be expanding over where Materville is, an entire area for what's going to be called Pepperville, and I'm going to fill it with a ton of hot peppers, ton of sweet peppers, all the peppers. And we are going to be doing sweet pepper taste tests and hot pepper taste tests. And I'm going to have a big bowl of vanilla ice cream beside me. I had a friend tell me that I can do it, just have some ice cream. So that's the plan. I'm actually about to record the hot peppers that I'm going to be growing this year. And I'm pretty excited about them. There's a lot. And then I have another video where I'm going to record the sweet peppers that I'm growing. So what else can you expect? So more taste tests, Tomato Talk Lives. I started that this past summer with Lauren from Mr. and Mrs. Tomato Head. She is actually the creator of Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap and Pepper Lovers Collective and Swap. We started a tomato talk, which we're going to be doing one this coming Friday it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we'll be doing those once a month, at least once a month that I know of. I don't know if we'll ever do more than that. I'm also tossing around the idea of maybe starting to do lives with Ben. Just sit down and maybe meet up personally with some people and chat with you all, which I think would be fun. You could ask us, random questions that don't have to relate to tomatoes or whatever, and we can just talk like friends. I think that would be fun. I always loved watching lives with channels that I really enjoyed, because you actually got to know more about the person's life, and who they are, as opposed to the videos that they're making, because they're, specific about stuff. But possibly lives. Let me know if you're interested in chatting with Ben and I. And with the Tomato Talk Lives, we've got some special guests lined up. We're hoping to get some more. We have some ideas of who we want to ask to be on our Tomato Talk. Looking forward to that. We have, I believe in February, we have Karen Olivier, and then in March we have Bill Yoder. So I'm super excited for those. And those are tomato breeders. They breed tomatoes and come out with the varieties that we love. Of course, I'll be doing vlogs. I just put up random vlogs. Sometimes they're about cooking, just daily stuff. Sometimes I do shopping haul, just whatever. It's just to connect and for you to get to know me a little bit better. And I just feel like I'm hanging out with friends when I do those vlogs. I'll do more vlogs, tomato tours, pepper tours, just showing you the progress of the tomatoes, garden tours, the rest of the stuff that I plant. There's a possibility that I'll throw in some canning videos, some crocheting videos perhaps. I'm actually working on a full-sized hanging crochet plant, and it's turned out pretty good. So I think I could do a tutorial on it. And then I also wanted to ask you all, what would you like to see? Is there any videos that you wish I would do? Let me know in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions. So I've had a couple of people ask me certain things. One was, do I have a video on the most productive tomatoes? That's a great idea. Thank you for asking. I don't, but it's in the list of to-dos for next year. I could maybe even do one for this year that I just grew. I remember, which ones were the most productive. So I still might do that video. We'll see. Now I'm going to tell you some of my goals for this year, things that I want to improve upon. I want to be better at getting to comments quicker. There's been some times where I completely forget to check the comments, and a lot of times when I get the comments, I'll be doing something, but I read them real quick, but I don't comment back right away. I always read every comment, but I need to get better at just, when I read it, comment back. So I wanted to try to get better at that. Oh, now they're monetizing shorts, and shorts are like the big thing now to push YouTube channels. So, and that's what I hear from everybody, like that's, you know, in the marketing or whatever. There's like, they are saying, you know, do more shorts. It'll get your video out there. More people are watching more shorts. Plus, they've started to monetize shorts now, so why not? So I'm going to try to put up some shorts. I did a bunch of like slicing shorts where I showed tomatoes and then sliced them in half. Those did really well. I think those got me a lot of new subscribers. So I'm planning on trying to do that with like every single tomato I grow, because YouTube pushed those videos for whatever reason. So more shorts, quicker with the comments. What else do I have here? I always want to work on my thumbnails. You know, I'm not great at that. Ben's always telling me, he's just like, you need better thumbnails. I'm not like a not usually. I think I have a couple videos where I would put up a clickbait title, but like, I'm not a fan of those myself. When people try to go, you know, get you to click on something with the title and then it has nothing, you know, I'm just not like that. But I don't know. My thumbnails probably could be better, catchier, you know, more attention grabbing. I just don't. That's not my forte. So, but you know, that's something that I need to work on. So that was one of my goals, is to try to be better at making thumbnails. And the biggest one, I need to promote myself more. I need to share more of my videos. I don't know, talk about my videos more. I don't know. Just ask you guys to share them more. So share my videos wherever you can share them. Get me out there a little bit more. Those are some of my goals for this year. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this year with me. I sure have enjoyed it with you. I appreciate everything that you guys have brought into my life this year. This year has just been very joyful for me, doing YouTube. Even though it's been a lot of work, it's more than worth it. More than worth it for sure. So the last thing I wanted to do in this video was answer some questions. I think I did last year, like a little get to know me, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so what is my favorite genre of music? I'm one of those wishy-washy people. Like, I can't tell you favorites of anything, but I will tell you what I'm really into right now. I really like hardcore and metalcore. So not what you might expect, but, and it's certain bands that I really like. Like, I like Dayseeker, I like Bad Omens, I like, what's another one I like? Until I Wake is good, one called Caskets. That's right, that's the name of their band, Caskets. If you actually listen to, or if you actually read the lyrics, like the words in a lot of their songs have a lot of meaning, like especially Dayseeker. I'm going to see them in concert again for the second time. I love them so much. I think that's in April. They're great to get motivated to do gardening. They're great to work out to. They're just riding in a car. They're nice to listen to. But I also like bands on the opposite end of that spectrum that aren't hardcore, metalcore. I also like bands like Bon Iver or Noah Gunderson, Greg Laswell, Nova Amor, like the real, like, I would put a clip of what they sound like, but then I'd get copyrighted, so I can't do that. But look them up. All the stuff I've just mentioned, all the bands I've just mentioned are really lovely. I will say, I'm not a big fan of country anymore. I like old country, like the country I grew up with 25 years ago, like Tanya Tucker and Garth Brooks and Faith Hill, like the old school stuff, because the new stuff just is like nails on a chalkboard for me anymore. I can't. I like Dolly Parton, you know, I like old country. All right, what else do I have on here? I wrote down some stuff. Any special talents? Well, I can crochet, I can cross stitch, I can whistle. I can't whistle like a tune. I work for a dentist. He can whistle music, like when he comes into the room, he can whistle the tune of whatever's on the radio. It's awesome. I'm super impressed. My mom was like that too. She used to do that. I was on the bowling team in high school. I was what's called the, I can't remember if I said this in my last one. I was called the handicap, and that means you're the worst one on the team. But I still like to bowl, and I was on the bowling team, and that's all I need to say about that. You got to get out of school early so you could go bowling. So I actually met Ben at a bowling alley. Yeah. I can't golf. It is one of those things that I start off like really well, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse until I can't even hit the ball anymore, like at all. I went golfing one time with Ben and it was terrible. I can't ski. I went skiing one time with Ben and that was terrible. I think I spent most of the day on my butt and came home very, very bruised and just was like never ever again. Yeah. My favorite animal, I love sloths. I actually got to go inside a sloth habitat and pet a sloth and feed a sloth sweet potato slices, and it was like the most epic experience I've ever had. Just thinking about it now, I'll throw up a picture if I can find it, of me petting a sloth. I wish that thing would have just crawled all over me and just like pretended I was a tree. I think they're just magical creatures. They're just absolutely, I love sloths. I'm not a sports fan. I do not want to sit down and watch sports. I don't care for football. I don't care for baseball. I don't care for any sports. Nothing really. My favorite fruits are strawberries and bananas, and I love to combine them in a smoothie. Strawberry banana smoothie from Orange Julius. Oh, the best ever. We used to have an Orange Julius at our mall, and when it left, I think there was a couple of nights where I cried myself to sleep. Ugh. There's a new place there now, but it is not Orange Julius. I'm sorry. I've tried it twice, and it is just not, so I just don't. When I go out to eat, my favorite places to go are Chinese buffets. Although I don't actually like to sit down at the buffet, I like to get to-go boxes and then take a bunch of it home. That way I can enjoy it more than once. That's my favorite way to do a buffet. I don't like to sit down and engorge. It just makes me uncomfortable, and then I swell up like a balloon. But that's my favorite kind of like going out to eat. I also do like a good steak restaurant. Oh, there's this place in Hagerstown that's near me, and it's called Black Rock. And it's called Black Rock because they give you a slab of volcanic rock that you cook your steak on yourself. And it's like this big old thick filet mignon comes on this rock sizzling, and then you just slice it up and cook it to your liking. I love that place, Black Rock. Favorite colors would be anything that is associated with the sunset. And that could be pinks, that can be oranges, that can be yellows. So like I said, I'm not good at picking what's my favorite. I always get wishy-washy. Well, and then I'm like, well, but then and that's good because, so there's some fun facts for you about me. I hope I didn't repeat everything I said last year. It's been a great ride with y'all, and I can't wait to spend the rest of this year with you. I hope we learn and encourage each other to garden, to grow more tomatoes, to share about that. I'm excited to get to planting seeds. I'm about to sit down and record my video of picking out from my binders seeds. So hope you all enjoy my content and continue to enjoy it. I'm grateful for the friendships I've made. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you so much for all your encouragement. You do not know how much it means to me. It means a lot. Your kind words. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Okay. I'm gonna end that before I start crying. I just want you all to know I love you. I appreciate you. My cat is gonna talk to birds now. I hope you all enjoy your day. Happy YouTubeversary to me. Bye everyone.